Today. This morning I'm going to be chatting to you guys about 5 reasons why keeping a gratitude journal will change your life. So before we get into that, if you guys are watching live with me this morning, please say hello. And then if you're watching on the replay, just hashtag replay and I'll make sure I come on later and say hi to you then. So gratitude journaling has been a really big, important part of my own journey, and it inspired me to create my own journal that I have published, and it has just really kept me in the positive mindset that I have been able to stay in most of the time. And gratitude journaling has been a really big reason behind all that. So today I wanted to share with you 5 reasons why keeping a gratitude journal can change your life. So before we get into that, you guys, if you guys are watching this on Facebook this morning, I would encourage you to head on over to YouTube when this video is done, hit the subscribe button and the bell to receive notifications for each time that I come live, which is around 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday to Friday. And on my YouTube channel, you will find things like all things kind of revolving around my self-love at any size method that I teach that helps women to transform the way that they see themselves. And really just help them to, find self-love through different things like mindset, journaling, aromatherapy, yoga, meditation, all those kind of things. So you'll find all those things on YouTube. There is lots of videos on there. So if you need something to watch, I would encourage you to head on over there and make sure you subscribe. So I see someone popping up here this morning, says, hey friend, gratitude journaling has made a huge difference in my life for sure. So I love that. Thank you for sharing. Okay. So, we're going to get into it, you guys, because I'm excited to share this with you guys this morning. So gratitude journaling can seem overwhelming first to start off. I find that lots of people really, they shy away from journaling because they think it takes too much time. They think it's too hard. They don't know what to write. There's lots of things that prevent people from journaling. And so, I see Yesli on there. Hey, Yesli. So really gratitude journaling can be something that's really simple. And that's actually what made me start to journal, is because it became such an easy process for me to kind of gently guide myself into being more, in my personal development journey. It really was the starting point for me, journaling. Because journaling allowed me to kind of write down my thoughts and focus on positive thoughts. And then my journaling practice has really grown into something different since then. And gratitude journaling is a part of that still. But I've been able to expand my practice in a short amount of time, spending a short amount of time per day at it. My words are not coming together this morning. So I wanted to share with you guys 5 reasons why keeping a gratitude journal will change your life. So I have 5 tips or reasons why gratitude journaling is so important. And but before we start that, I wanted to just share with you guys what my gratitude practice started like and what it is now. And so my gratitude practice started with literally writing down 5 to 10 things that I was grateful for. And my practice really started out being, surrounding around like, I'm grateful for my husband, I'm grateful for my kids, I'm grateful for my job, I'm grateful for my house. Like all those traditional things that we can be grateful for, which yes, I am totally grateful for all those things. And I continue to be grateful for all those things. However, I think when I really started to dive deeper into the whole practice of gratitude journaling, I really realized that really it was becoming more present and being grateful for more of the things in this moment. And so then I would start to deepen my practice on being grateful for the smell of coffee in the morning, being grateful for the sun shining through my window, being grateful for my body that allows me to do yoga each morning. Being grateful for my mind that allows me to think and process emotions, being grateful for, there's just so many things that you can start to be grateful for and bring into your life that just allows life to seem so much more abundant without really changing or doing anything different. Like, I actually just got like goosebumps talking about that, because I think it's so important to pay attention to those small little things as well. And really writing down those kind of things that you can be grateful for really brings just such a sense of like happiness. And so gratitude journaling has become a part of my daily life. I will journal sometimes in the morning, most often in the morning, sometimes in the evenings. And there is some reasons behind that too that I'm going to be sharing. But I really, so as my practice started out kind of very general, it really got more specific. And then I really try and make sure whatever kind of struggles I'm going through, that I really try and come from a sense of gratitude in my journaling practice with those things. So if I'm struggling with body positivity or my body image, then I'll make sure that for that season in my life that I'm really starting to like put some more effort into my journaling through my body positivity or my body image. So really being grateful for things that my body can do for me, things that my body has done for me. Simple things like my body allows me to walk down the street. Like there's just so many things that our bodies are capable of that we often take for granted, right? So gratitude journaling really has allowed me to become a better person. It's allowed me to be in the present moment and just really starting to be grateful for little things in my life that I may have kind of like not paid so much attention to before. So I see you guys are commenting on here. Yesli says 100% agree. She says that grateful is something that I'm trying to make my girls realize, and it opens their minds. It's a new perspective for being grateful for me and thanking them for more than just the tasks that they complete. I love that. And that's so true. I know I teach kids yoga, and I tried to do a gratitude kind of session with them the other day as a part of our yoga practice. And it's funny that even kids like 5 to 7-year-olds really have a hard time grasping the concept of gratitude and why we should be thankful for those little things around us, right? So I think it's such an important practice to bring into children's lives as well. Because what if we were able to establish those things when we were smaller? What would life be like now, right? So I think that's super cool. So let's get into some tips and some reasons why gratitude journaling will change your life. So to begin with, it increases positivity. And I've kind of touched on that a little bit already, but gratitude journaling really allows you to live a more positive life. When you're able to kind of focus your attention and your awareness on those things that you can be grateful for, then you're probably going to go through your day already starting off on a good foot, because you have already kind of wrote down things that you are grateful for in this life, which then kind of sets you up for that positive vibes throughout your day. So really starting your day out with those gratitude practices really helps to just increase the positivity throughout your day. And I've noticed that in myself too. On the days that I'm not able to journal or I don't make time to journal, those are the days where I can catch myself getting into more of like a slump or like a low point, or not feeling so positive about my situation or my life or stuff like that. So the second way that keeping a gratitude journal can change your life is that it improves self-esteem. And that's something that I've also experienced. As I kind of learn to accept my body and respect my body as it is in this moment, gratitude journaling has become a part of that. Like I've kind of already explained, just for the reason that when I'm able to always come from a sense of being grateful for the things that my body is doing for me and what it has done for me and what it continues to do for me, then I'm taking away that inner critic voice that will try and bring me down on saying that, oh, your belly's too big, your arms jiggle, you need to lose weight. All those things that the inner critic voice tries to tell me, I can then try and kind of reverse those things by doing gratitude journaling, and especially specific to gratitude journaling for my body. So that is going to improve your self-esteem over time. Just being able to transform that voice of like that negative self-talk into the positive self-talk. So it's really such a transformative way to improve your self-esteem in just a little amount of time each day. And then the next way that keeping a gratitude journal can change your life is it helps you to sleep better. So this is more specific if you are able to do gratitude journaling before bed. So if you, like, I like to have two separate journals. I have my daytime journal that's kind of downstairs in my kitchen, and then I have my evening journal that is by my bed. And so when you're able to just write down some things that you're grateful for that happened throughout your day, and that's kind of how you set the tone for your sleep routine, then you're able to start to really go to bed with those grateful feelings, with that sense of gratitude for the things that you could appreciate in your day, the things around you, the people around you, all those things that you can kind of come to a sense of gratitude for. Then you may notice yourself not really having your mind wander so much before bedtime on like worrying about what you have to do tomorrow or worrying about something that happened today that wasn't so great. It really just creates that routine around having that restful sleep, which is something that we all need sleep, right? So gratitude journaling can help you sleep better. It just allows you to quiet your mind and focus on the good things, right? So I think that's super important too. And then our next way that gratitude journaling can change your life is that it makes you happier. And we could all use to be a little happier in our lives, right? Life is so challenging right now, and it can bring you down pretty darn quickly. And so gratitude journaling really can change your perspective on your life. It can help you to come from a sense of happiness by really putting those thoughts in your mind of the gratitudes and the things that you have and continue to have, either whether it's things about your body, things about your people around you, things about the things that you possess, or the things that you're able to do with your life, or the things that you've accomplished in your life. Like, there's just so many things, right? And I know that we all know this. It's kind of like a general concept to be grateful for the things that you have. But when you make this a consistent practice, which is the key, then you're able to start to see the changes. So yes, we all know that we are grateful for the things in this life, but if we're able to consistently write those things down and come from a place of living those things and always making sure that we come back to that in our minds, it's going to allow us to shift the way that we feel. So that is when I'm leading to my next point of why keeping a gratitude journal can change your life. And it's because that it helps us to reduce stress. And that one is a big part of a lot of people's lives right now. Stress is always around. It's always around, right? So, but when you are able to kind of keep a gratitude journal and be consistent with it, it really helps you to also de-stress, because like writing thoughts down in a journal really helps you to take away those things. And this is where your journaling practice could lead into more things. On journaling, maybe, doing a kind of brain dump or a mind clear, whatever you want to say, where you just write down all the thoughts that are coming into your mind. And they don't have to make sense, and they can be messy, and you just get them out. Because there is a lot of studies done on how journaling reduces stress, just because it's really like a form of like free therapy, really. I always like to think of it as that, because I know for myself, the amount of transformation I have received from myself, or that I've experienced, journaling has been a really big part of that, of just being able to write down my thoughts and be consistent with that, and really start to kind of like process those things that I may have not been able to do before. So not to say that there isn't a place for counseling and therapy, because I think that is like absolutely beneficial as well. But journaling is just a nice, easy, consistent way that we can kind of help ourselves, make our minds more clear and just come from a sense of being more present and aware and grateful in our lives, right? So those are kind of the 5 little reasons why keeping a gratitude journal will change your life. If you guys love journaling, there is a couple ways that you can work with me further when we're talking about journaling practices. Where is it here? Let me find it on my thing. So I have a journal that I have published called the Find Your Magic, A Journey to Self-Love Through Journaling. And it is just a journal it's a guided journal. So it takes you through guided steps on how to start a journaling practice, which, yes, there's a whole section on gratitude in this journal as well. So it takes you through a whole section on how to journal for more of a presence of being grateful. And then there's a whole bunch of other different modules or like sections in the book too. So there's things on mindset and boundaries and forgiveness, dreams and goals, creativity, just really a good kind of starter pack to help you to start your journaling journey. So that journal is available now. I believe the link is in the description of this video. If it isn't, I'll make sure I comment later and put that in there for you guys. And then if you are not in my community already, I have a community called Imperfectly Perfect You, helping women to transform the way that they see themselves and just really focusing on finding self-love at any size. And one of the ways we do this is journaling. Journaling has been a big part of my own transformation, so I really try and bring that into this community as well. So there is lots of different ways and challenges that we do within that community that has journaling inside of it as well. So we would love to have you in that space if you're not already in there with us. And then before I pop out of here, you guys, I have my program called the Self-Love Revolution with Martina that is 40% off right now, which is insane. It is like this program is valued at over $3,000 and it is available to you for 40% off. Depending on which payment plan you choose, you could have this program for $27 a month and pay that for a year to pay for the program. So super affordable. It's just as cheap as your Netflix subscription, but you'd only have to pay that for a year. So it's really just such an affordable way to discover personal development, personal growth, and really just tuning into that self-love at any size, which in the screen right here, I have shared what the program is based upon, which is my self-love at any size method that I have developed that takes women through these 7 key areas, oh my gosh, 7 key areas to help you transform the way that you see yourself, showing up for life with confidence. So we work through our mindset, our mindful eating, our mindful movement, building community, self-love, self-care, and self-esteem practices, body image work, and mystic and holistic approaches. So this program gains you access to the online program that you're able to go through at your own pace, but it also provides you weekly group coaching with me. And then you also have monthly group coaching with 3 of my super friends that take us through monthly group Reiki sessions, monthly aroma freedom sessions, and monthly new moon intention setting sessions. So there is just so much value in there, you guys. It's not even funny. So if you guys want to be a part of that, the link to signing up is in the description of this video. It is 40% off for a short time only. The price is going to be going up because I can't keep it at that price forever. So if you want to join that community and that program that's going to help you to just really start to show up with life exactly as you were supposed to, start to live life with purpose. Like there's just so many ways and that life changes when you start to love yourself. I don't think people realize the transformation that happens when you start to love who you are, because then you're showing up for life in a whole different way than you did before. You're showing up of doing the things you want to do, stepping out of comfort zones, transforming that fear into courage, just being the person who really is sitting inside you waiting to just come out. And so I can't wait to help you go through that transformation and just see you shining like you always were meant to. So so that is that. I always just have to tell you guys about that because I'm so excited about that program. And that is it. I'm way over time. So thank you so much for everyone who popped in to the video today. I see a bunch of you. So yes, Lee says, thank you so much. You're awesome. Well, you're awesome too. So grateful for everybody who popped in and continues to go through this journey with me. And I hope you guys have the best day and we will see you tomorrow. Okay, take care. Bye.